set up and we're live, man. Let's do it. Let's get it popping, man. Let me
Hey.
see here. Got a lot to talk about, man. It's been a while, bro.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Hey, y'all welcome to Goochin It. Welcome to Goochin It. We
Right.
back.
I've been on the road, bro. I've been on the road, man. Been out on the west side, man. Yo, stomping grounds, man.
Yeah, man.
I've been
Hey,
Vacaville, Sacramento, Oakland, San Francisco, Tracy,
yeah.
all that up and down I-5 corridor, all the way to LA, San Bernardino, LA, Ontario, Reno,
Hey,
uh,
yeah, you was all over the place
Salt
then.
Lake City. Yeah, man, I went to Salt Lake City, Butte, Montana, Portland, Salem, Seattle. What is it? Tamarack, Tamco, Tacoma.
Tacoma, yeah.
What's the other shit called over there in Seattle? It's another little city over there too. I forget the name of it though. Dang, what's the name of that? I got cousins over there too, man. I can't think of the name of it. But yeah, man, I was all around, man. I went a lot. I was in Cali a lot. Pretty much from you know what I mean, from like Sacramento up from Tracy up to Seattle for the most part. You feel me? So yeah, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, let's get this thing popping, man. I've been going. I'm back on deck, well refreshed. Uh,
Right.
got to come home see the fam, and I would do this on the road. I think I can do it on on my phone and stuff. We can start doing it. I just had to. I'll be driving at night, so you be you know what I mean. Our schedules are kind of different, and I'm 3 hours behind. You see what I'm saying? So when it's like I get done at like 9, shit, it's like 12. But I notice you be on sometimes some nights, so I need to start hitting you up like, hey man, I just shut down. Sometimes I'll be driving from like 9 until like 9 the next morning. So I think I
Yeah.
drive at night. Be less cars on the road and stuff. So, especially in them
Yeah.
cities I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Yeah. I
man. But
be up doing night
been a
hours, man.
lot going on, bro. It's been a lot going on. I stay on ears to the streets, bro. It's been a lot going on, brother. Jesus
Man,
Christ.
let me tell you. Let's start it. Let's start this right now. All
Go
right,
ahead, do
my
your thing, man. I'm doing this right here. I hear you. I'm listening to you, bro.
Yeah, man. Listen, man. It's getting real bad up there in Wisconsin, man. Just as a nation, things are getting horrible. We ain't even making no kind of progress whatsoever, and they're actually doing the whole boycott now for the NBA. I guess they're getting to that fed up stage. Like, hey, I'm tired of being this dancing monkey. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me stop playing and letting everybody be entertained. Like the whole gladiator days. You know what I'm saying? Where it was all about watching people slaughter and we cheering and stuff and not really caring that people are actually dying while we watching it. So that's kind of the symbolism of what's really going on. It's like we're being entertained while people are getting killed at the same time, and that's not where we need to be at. We really need to start having these conversations and stop trying to justify things. One of the things that people have really been doing the past couple of days that's really pissing me off is this whole damn the word. I'm trying to work on cussing no more too, so I'm gonna try to minimize my cursing this show. But so I gotta watch my words. I'm trying to work on it. So this whole he should have complied. And when I hear these words comply, I hear why he ain't submissive. That's what I hear when they saying this whole complying thing. Why wasn't he submissive? People gotta understand by nature, a man ain't supposed to be like that. So it kills me when people keep saying he's supposed to comply. First of all, the dude was never even the police didn't even come for him. You see what I'm saying? They was there for a whole different situation that has nothing to do with him. He was there to actually de-police or de-escalate the situation that was there. So why are you bothering the person that had this police the situation to where the police wasn't
Yeah.
even? You did what I'm saying? So it's like what pisses me off.
Hmm.
People keep saying why he didn't comply. First of all, he don't have to speak to them. That's what people understand. It's different if they called the police on that person. Yes, then it is his it's lawfully. If he was unlawful, then yes, he needs to comply to a situation. But people gotta understand with this whole. That's just like if a police officer walked by me down the road. If he say hey and I don't say hey, I have every right to say hey or not say hey. I ain't gotta speak to him just because he speak to me.
Right.
And that's what that man did. That man ain't gotta listen to what they're saying because they got on a uniform. If he ain't did nothing ignorant, so there's nothing for them to even have to discuss at that time. That's what people gotta understand. Just because they got on a uniform and they walk up to me, I gotta do
Yeah.
everything they say or I gotta talk to them. That man didn't have to talk to them. He ain't have to comply. He can act like they ain't even there because it had that situation while they was there has shit to do
Mhm.
with it. You know what I'm saying? So we got
So
go ahead.
I ain't trying to cut you off, but basically you're saying why did they even go hands on to begin with, or even talk to him? Like why were
Right,
they? How did it even get to that point?
right.
That's basically what you're saying. Well, from what I understand, they were in the projects, and you know how it go down. The cops probably figure he don't have no lawyer. You know, they can do what they want. You know, when they in the projects or these low income places, they feel like they can do what they want. Like you said, there's certain laws and stuff. But I don't know. I'll let you finish because I got something to say about this too. So I'll let you finish though. But I
All right.
think that's why they treat people like that.
I mean, I feel like this, and this is why I feel like they treat people like this. One of my coworkers had brought up a thought process that I thought about while I was driving. He gave me a thought. Because
Mm-hmm.
he couldn't understand like why when he was in the military, us like all of us, you were military. I mean, he was military too,
Mm-hmm.
and how they trained like death should be your last resort. And he was like he couldn't understand like why is it like in the military we was trained to use the deadly actions last while police they're killing us so easy. And I told him after I had said on it because he had walked off of this and stuff and came back. And I'm like, the reason why, because you gotta understand, police, the origin of the police was for one, it was to kill us in the first place. Policing was to hunt
Mm-hmm.
us down and kill us. We was never considered human beings. We was considered half or one third of a human being. So for
Right.
one, you gotta understand we don't even count in the whole human being thing. We are pretty much like an animal or something of endangerment. So we always gonna be classified as a dangerous suspect because they don't even consider us a human being in the first place. But
Right.
people don't understand when it comes to the military, when you're in the military, we actually consider our enemies humans because we use strategy. So we respect their thought process and we respect their planning. So when we're trained to hunt our enemies in the military, our enemies from across overseas, we consider them humans. So we give them that respect to plan and do things accordingly when it comes to how we come at them. So that's
Mm-hmm.
why it's the difference between the military and the police. Police, we was never even considered a human being when it came to that whole strategy.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact, man. I mean, I know that I was in law enforcement. I was in the military, so I know they have a threat matrix. You know, you can't shoot somebody from 100 feet away because they got a knife. You see what I'm saying? They have to be within. You know, they're coming at you and they're at a certain distance. There's a threat matrix. You know, if they got a gun, okay, you don't have to shoot them if they have a gun, but if they pointed at you, you can kill
Right.
them. You see what maybe they thought he was getting something. See, the thing is, it feels like there's got to be more to this, man. Like, it's like this has always been happening, but it just seems like I don't know, man. It seems like why would you shoot some like all the stuff going on right now, bro? Think about
Right.
it. Just think about this. All the shit going on right now in the world. Why
Right.
the heck would one of them cops go out there and not try to de-escalate a situation versus going hands on? Is there really that much ego, or is they really don't care? Like I'm not against the cops. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm against ignorant people. Period. Because every
Right.
cop ain't bad. Every black person ain't good. You know what I mean? It's just the way it
Right.
is. Period. I mean, that's obvious, but man,
But
I don't
I
know,
want to
man.
correct
It's
something
like
real quick. I want to correct something
I
what you
don't know,
just
man.
said.
I don't
Let's
know.
let's
I
stress
don't
on
know.
that part where you said like the good and bad. I naturally feel this. There's a little bad in all of us. It just
Oh
depends on
yeah,
how do we emphasize our bad. Like some of us are cheaters, some of us are liars, some are murderers, some of us are
right.
molesters, some of us are terrorists. You know, all of us have our own kind of bad. You dig what I'm saying? So
Right.
what we gotta understand is let's kind of connect this dot. For us in our religion, when it comes to like Baptists, and most of us white people are Baptists and Christians and stuff like that, our biggest
Hmm.
thing is that we're forgiving. But what we fail to realize that is forgiving does not fix a person's evil. You see what I'm
Hmm.
saying? If a person
Right.
is have a evil or mental mindset, you forgiving people for those issues does not fix their condition at all. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Their condition is their condition. Their evil is their evil. So you forgiving it ain't gonna fix nothing at all whatsoever, because that person always going to be that person, and that's where a lot of people that continue to do the same shit, and we keep wondering like, damn, like, why does this stuff keep going on? Why is this not fixed? Because the way the system is set up, they already know by the amount of people that we have in church saying forgive this and forgive that, love thy neighbor, love this, forgive that. They already know you go forgive. We go forgive them when we shoot them anyway. We go hug them like we did in court. We go forgive
Hmm.
him like the dude at the park. When the dude at the park, the lady literally screaming at him, and he didn't even want to turn her in. The sister turned her in. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I don't know. I don't know what that is, man. Is that like a because we don't get out like that? I mean, right is right and wrong is wrong. You do something to me, I'm gonna rationalize the situation. I'm gonna do something back. Most of us are like that. Where we come
Right,
from, you know what I'm saying? Like our age group from the '80s. I say from the '80s on up to now.
right,
We're not afraid of no cops. That's not even the point. Like if that's why you see brothers fighting the cops stuff. Like we're not afraid of people. You know what I'm saying?
right,
We're not fitting to turn the other cheek and all that. Like really, honestly, if you do kill my brother or kill my cousin or something like that, fuck, you know what I mean? I don't. I'm not fitting to apologize or say, hey, I feel the same way. Burn this motherfucker down. Like fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
right,
So I can't. I mean, there's got to be some justice, man. We not if ain't if there's no justice being had, this is going to keep happening. You see what I'm saying? Like people are going to keep wilding out because we all know that's why it's happening because we all know that everybody's tied in. It's corrupt, bro. If they do something, if they wrong, lock their ass up. If they're wrong, don't try to use technicalities and little stuff to get them off because they work for the city or the state or whatever. Like, look, man, right is right and wrong is wrong. If this brother was wrong, if he tried to hurt the cop or whatever, and this all law, they can prove it in court, okay. But if they did something wrong, people want justice. Like, what does that look like? It looks like right and wrong is wrong. If they violate the law, they're here to protect us.
right,
A lot of times they come up on the scene and they escalate the situation. Like, you're supposed to be diffusing situation. Like, how you pull up to a fight and you end up fighting the people that's fighting. You're supposed to be breaking the fight. That's like the teachers in school end up jumping the kids. That wouldn't look right because they authority figures. You'd be like, hold up, why y'all end up jumping the kids? Y'all supposed to be breaking the fight up. Send this one to the office. Send this one to the lunchroom. Y'all talk about it. Whoever see what happened. Get some witnesses. Blah blah blah. You're not supposed to be like pull up on the scene and y'all start whooping the kids' asses. You know what I'm saying? That's what the cops do. They show up and they want to fight now. Now they want to fight.
right,
Like we get to this point. Now somebody gets shot. Yeah, nobody wants you. You know what I'm saying? It's like you jump in the melee, bro. You're not helping out the situation. But I don't know the full story, so I can't say. I'm just saying I've seen these things happen with my own eyes.
right,
I know people who got shot by cops. I know somebody who shot a cop dog because the dog called him and he shot the dog. They killed him for shooting the dog. It's
I
like,
believe.
but he didn't even do nothing. Like y'all let the dog go. This man ran because he's afraid of dogs. The dogs got on him. He's like, get the dog off. They doing whatever. He shot the dog like, hey, I'm not fitting to get my leg or get rabies or whatever because y'all let y'all dog go. You're supposed to let the dog go. What are you doing?
Right,
Y'all here for the drug bust. Why are you letting the dog go and people standing outside? What are you doing? We're not in the residence. You're in the projects though. They can do what they want in the project. They feel like they can do what they want. You're not represented. You're not a voter. You're not. Y'all don't work. You're not paying my. You know what I mean? You always say we pay the cops. We pay the cops. They feel like y'all don't pay us. That's how
right,
they feel. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. Same way when you do cable and you go to do internet essentials. You like, I don't care how I hook this stuff up because you're not paying for this. It's a mentality we have. We got to stop that. Like people deserve to get what they morally what they're supposed to have. You can't just pick and choose who you're nice with. You can't be nice to people because they make six figures and they live over here. People can see that. We can feel that. We know you treat us a certain type of way, whoever they are. Now, granted, I've had cops be nice to me. I've had weed on me. I had cops take the weed, put it in their pocket, like, hey, I don't want to catch you with no weed again. You know what I'm saying? I've also had cops knock one of my homeboys out off his bike because he don't like him because he sell crack and he make more money than him. And he know it. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
He make $21,000 a year. This nigga's making like $21,000 a month, probably. You know what I'm saying? Every 2 months or something like that. You see what I'm saying? Five thousand
Right.
dollars on a Friday night. You get $21,000 a year. That was back in the '90s. You know, cops didn't make that much money.
True.
They're
True.
they're mad. They're angry. They say you riding around with this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? So I mean,
Yeah.
bro, it's definitely time to wake up. But what are we gonna do? Like, I mean, I know what to do. I'm not. That's not. I'm not playing
Yeah,
stupid. I'm
I'm
just
gonna tell you
saying.
the top. My opinion, the top two things that I will advise people to understand that we need to start doing is, for one, we need to start controlling our money and our spending. That's the first thing. We spend too freely. We buy things that people that don't know us, nor like us, nor will ever support us. We spend money in
That's
those
a fact.
directions too much.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's one reason. Like for me, I ain't gonna lie. I push other people's product that I know. If I'm around people, I talk mention like even like I'm gonna mention one tonight.
Yeah.
A lady named Portia Brown. You know, she got her own business in Jacksonville that does edibles. You know, I'm gonna let people know about that. DM that lady, or DM me about her. You know, she got a
Mm-hmm.
good product as well in Jacksonville. We kind of do the same thing, but I'm ready to work with her. I'm actually going to start working with her as well. And the thing is, I don't see her as a competition. I see her
Right.
as a team. We are one, and that's how us as Black people need to start doing. We can't not even just even in the household. We look at each other as competition instead of as one. You know what I'm saying? And so that alone is where we gotta continue inside and outside our household. We are one. We're not competition. You dig what I'm saying? So
Somebody said, "Oh, I don't want to cut you off, bro. I'm sorry, man." But
yeah, my
somebody just
homeboy said Chris Anderson said prepare for
here.
separation.
What is that? What is that? What does that mean? Separation from what? Chris Anderson?
I,
Separation from? You mean spiritually, financially, emotionally? We're not supposed to marry. Separation from who?
separation is our only
From
solution. I think what
separation
he's
from
talking about is like with the I've read that
music. Come
too.
on.
I read that from Claude Anderson, where he's saying, how everything is integrated now, right?
Yeah.
He's saying the solution is separation. Keep all your money in black owned business, black owned this, black owned everything. Keep your money circulating inside the black owned community and separate from other money. That's what he's saying. And I actually read that from Claude Anderson. Yeah, I read that from Claude Anderson. He said that's gonna be one of the
I
things
mean,
that because the black community, everybody, if you add up all the millionaires that are black, all the billionaires, one, two, three of them that are black, all the black people that got some kind of paper, they still don't count. They still count under 5% of the revenue and the money in the whole community in America. We
I
only
got a
account
question.
for 5%.
I
We
got a
count
question.
5%. Go ahead.
I got a question. So, Chris, I wish you can get on here because you typing, but we should talk because you said separation is the only solution, right? I said, why? You said all from your enemy. Who's the enemy? Who's the enemy?
I, I'm gonna
Because
make
the
it see
enemy,
until he say something. See, I'm gonna see if he agree or not.
I
He's
don't
saying
understand.
like the white supremacists. So if you look in white supremacy, right? In
Right,
white supremacy structure,
right.
your money is always going to touch in that system, no
Hmm.
matter if you want to or not. That's why
Yeah,
he's saying you really gotta legal. You do literally have to separate your money and keep it like buy something from Gooch buy something from me. I buy something from
okay.
your wife buy something from my wife. Like that's what he's saying, and I do get that because anytime you go to Walmart, I promise you, you're spending money to a white supremacist. Okay, that money
Right.
is generated to them.
Right.
If you go to Burger King, McDonald's, anywhere else, you're not giving that money to somebody that you know. Trust me, that
Right.
person, family members were slave owners at some point. I promise you, and that money is going to
Right.
stay in their hands.
Right.
This is one thing I
Right.
always told my daughter, and I tell both of my daughters: while you over here want to spend, you making everybody else money except yourself. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Okay. Okay. So, all right.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I
So,
did say
all
what he
right.
just said. I do that say that to my daughter as well.
Okay. So, spending money with ourselves is going to stop people from injustice from happening to us. Is
Oh
that what
yeah,
we're?
you hit people pockets, brother. Shit changes. Trust, hey, if I came to your house right now and took all your money, you ain't gonna tell me you ain't gonna think about what the fuck just happened.
That's a fact. Oh! I see what you're saying. You basically saying like Yeah, I see what you're
Yeah,
saying. That
if I
makes sense. If we just say fuck it, we cutting all these
yeah,
motherfuckers off until we get some justice. We gonna
black
only
people
fuck with our
spend
own people.
so much money for no
Right.
reason,
You're right. I know I do. I got
bro,
New Era hat on. I
bro.
got
We
Nike shorts on. I pay with. We
yeah,
spend money
we
with them
spend,
only. Like for the
and
most
we
part,
the
unless I'm.
brokest people. How is the
That's
brokest
a
people
fact.
spend the
That's a
most
fact, bro.
money?
You know
Man,
what? You
I
know
tell
what?
my
I
wife and
never
my
thought
daughter all
about
the
that,
time,
bro.
dude, we buy nails
I never thought
and
about
we
that.
grow nails. We
That's
buy
what. That's
we
what we
buy
gotta do.
eyelashes and we
That's what
grow
we gotta do, bro.
eyelashes.
Why is nobody saying this? Hold up. But why is nobody saying we should stop spending? We should. Yeah, we should. Because they're saying hold your vote hostage, all this stuff. Don't
Man,
vote.
fuck that
So
vote shit. I
what
don't
is the
even
hold
believe
your?
in
What is the hold
voting.
your? I don't. We'll talk about that in a minute. But when are
Yeah,
we going to
I'm,
do the stop spending your money campaign? I like that. As a
yeah, we
whole,
gotta start spending this
we should
paper to these damn
we should
people.
say fuck it because that did work back in the day. Remember with the bus boycott? And they was like, well, damn,
Yeah,
ain't nobody riding the bus. Like, so we got to do something. Yeah, y'all can sit where they have. You can drive the motherfucker if you want to, as long as we keep this business going because they have a lifestyle they're accustomed to as well. And if we stop, especially if we stop doing Nike, Jordan,
that
Polo,
shit,
we
that
good
shit worked in the past.
chicken. If we stop buying Tyson chicken and all this
Yeah,
shit and beer and blunts and yeah, it'll take it probably about a week. After that, they see that difference. The stock market would
man.
crash. So
Yeah.
they be begging us. They be begging us like, listen, I wish somebody would shoot one of y'all. That's what they be saying. I wish somebody would. We do whatever. If black people in America was a nation, we'd be the seventh richest nation.
Man, that's a fact. Shit, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Hmm. That
We
makes
spend
sense,
too much
man. Like I
money.
never thought about that.
We spend too much money. We spend, listen, we
Hmm.
are the
That's
only,
interesting.
we are the only race that think about spending the money we don't even got yet.
Oh, that's a fact. That's a fact. I know I do.
Think
I
about that.
mean,
Think about
I'll be
that.
like, yeah, I'll be looking at stuff like, yeah, I'm about to do this, I'm about to do that, and I ain't even got the money yet. I feel you on that, but
Yeah. So
so
all they see us is dollar signs. Think about this. I want to put this in your brain.
yeah,
You gotta look at this in the concept of prostitution, right? Okay, if all I see is that prostitute is a dollar sign, then that's all I care for her as is a dollar sign. I ain't trying to get to know her mom and her daddy. I ain't trying to take her to dinner. I ain't trying to take her to no movies. I'm trying to do what I need to do, give her money, get out my face.
that's a
So think
fact.
about that. When it comes to black people, what we do, spend our checks. We go buy shit we already probably got. We buy more shit that we probably got the same shit in the closet. So that's all they
Hmm.
see us. So of course they got no problem shooting us like no problem. Cause all they see is dollar signs. We ain't nothing but prostituting. Now we all we do is prostituting. They ain't trying to
Hmm.
get to know us. They don't gotta get to know us. All they need to know is our pockets. That's why when you go to an Asian nail shop, they talk their own language. They don't even talk to you in English. Why? Because they ain't trying to get to
That's a
know you.
fact.
They ain't
That's a
trying to
fact.
get to know you. You dig what I'm
That's why they
saying?
that's why they in there behind
Trying to
bulletproof
get to know you.
glass, spinning your shit back around to you
Yeah.
like hurry up, all right, get the fuck out. We need that money.
You could have went to their shop 20 times. I promise they wouldn't even know your first name.
Well, it depends because some of them do. I mean, it depends, but in a lot of these cities they don't. But a lot of these smaller places they kind of know people, but they only care about money, though. I mean, that's why they're there. They wouldn't be there. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I got
I
a
mean,
question. I got a. Oh,
go
go
ahead.
ahead.
No, no, no. You go ahead. Go ahead.
Um. Oh, we got a question here. It says, ask yourself this question: every nation that have been opposed got reparation. Why haven't the black men and women in America got reparations? Well,
Oh
I
yeah.
think I'll answer that. I think. Let's see. Jenny Lee Groves. I was in the military with her, so let's see. I joined late, but I have to wonder who they is. They just us as dollar signs, not trying to be divisive generally, just curious since I missed the intro. Okay, so they, who is they? Who is they? I wonder who they is.
Oh
They, what we're
yes,
saying
yes,
is,
they is. The
oh,
white
this is what we're
supremacy.
saying.
The
Yeah,
white supremacy system.
this is
That's
what we're saying.
go ahead.
This is basically what we're saying, from what I gather here. Okay, basically, as huh? Oh yeah, as black people, we should hold our dollar. Kind of like back in the day when they did the bus boycott, because everybody's saying they want justice, right? But what they're doing is they're tearing stuff up. That's not really helping nothing, right? So
Right.
what we're saying is, we say they, we mean the divisive element that's out here who wants to harm the community. We need to hold our dollar back. So therefore, they'll come to us instead of us going to them, right? They'll come to
Fact.
us and say, hey, sorry, I got cut off and missed the answer. Here, Terrence, you explain it. I'll be right back. I got to do.
All right, gotcha.
I'll be right
Pretty
back. I'll
much.
be right back.
All right, do your thing, brother. All right, pretty much what we're saying about the they anybody that believe and has the structure of white supremacy. White supremacy is one system to oppress another. So when we're saying hold the money value, that's the only way that we're going to have any kind of equal say and have lack of an oppression when it comes to our opinions, our minds, our families, our lives, and our money. Because the only thing they care is our money. So this is why we're saying, hey, we need to cut this off real quick, like, and we need to keep money circulating in the right direction until we have balance of not even we're not even to be honest with you, it ain't even just about um we want money, but we do want some reparations for one, because we was like my man Chris said earlier, like we are the only culture that we never had a fresh start like everybody else has. Never. We have never had a fresh start. We've always lived in the negative hole. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we are considered you know what I'm saying, we're oppressed when it comes to that, because we never ever had a fair chance. And we still don't got a fair chance. And with that,
Okay.
we're not even being properly educated as well when it comes to financial literacy and growth as well. But go ahead.
Okay. So basically, we're saying that, well, what I gather, it's like, so Chris is saying we need to separate from white people, right? So how many, who needs to separate from white people? Because there's a lot of people that's married, black people that's married to white people. There's mixed people. So what are they? Are they white or black? There's like, it's confusing. Like you
I
say
break I
that
break I can
this is
discuss that part.
America.
I
This is
can
like
discuss
America. So where are we separating that? Are we gonna leave the country? Like
I can discuss that for you. Like I said,
we
it's a
need
book I
justice.
read.
Like
It's a book I read from, like I said, it's like two or three books I've read from him, from Claude Anderson, and he had broke this down. All right,
yes, yes,
one thing
Jenny
you gotta
Lee.
think about this.
Yes,
This is one
yes.
thing you gotta think about, and you gonna really understand this from the bottom of my heart when I say this. All right, just say theoretically, I
You
married
just
somebody, huh?
he said I never said separation from white people. You said as long as we are
Yes,
under the
you just
power of
said
white people, you would never get justice. Separation is our only solution. That's you just said that right here. That's why I asked the question. You just
well, I
wrote.
think he meant white supremacy. Like that's my opinion. I could be wrong, but
White
because a
people.
lot of people don't understand like white supremacy and white people ain't the same thing. Because every white person don't
Hmm.
believe in white supremacy. You see what I'm saying? That's why I keep saying white supremacy because that's what created and got us in this whole slavery game. You know what I'm saying? So, but back to what I was trying to say. Damn, I about lost
Mhm.
track. What the hell I was about
I
to say?
lost track too because I was trying to answer your
Hold on.
question.
All right, back to this whole the mixed race thing of what you're talking about. All right, just say theoretically, we just talking, right? Just say I married somebody that's not black. Okay,
Hmm.
I married somebody that's not black, and just say right before when I die, just say I died, right? And I accumulated $1 million, right? I accumulate that $1 million. Now, 9 times out of 10, that money is gonna go to my spouse, right? Unless I
Hmm.
separate in a will and I construct it from different people, right?
You
If
can
I
call
if
in.
I just if
Hey,
I
send this Chris Anderson the. You know who this is? Chris Anderson.
I have no idea who that is.
Who's
But
Chris Anderson? Let's
I'm gonna
see.
try to explain this part. Like if
Yeah,
I
go
die
ahead. My fault, bro.
and my money
I'm
and
about to see who this is.
my
Do I know
money
who
is
this
going
is?
to go. My money is gonna go to my spouse. It's not gonna go to anybody else but my
Yeah,
spouse,
I'm about
right?
to. Yeah,
So if it goes to my spouse, where does that money continue to circulate through? What race does it circulate through if I die?
it goes back. It goes back into. It goes back into your wife's society. I mean, if she's a white person.
Correct. That's
For the
my
kids, I mean, if you have kids, it goes to them. You know.
yeah, but no, that's if you do make a will. Everybody don't have living wills.
That's a
Because a lot
fact.
of people don't prepare and plan for wills also.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You see what I'm saying? So that's
Hmm.
that's that's why, like I said, I'm trying to also explain both ends. I believe love is love. I ain't tripping on that. But I'm trying to explain to you, and I feel like that's what Chris is kind of trying to explain. Because, like I said, I do
No, we
understand
right now.
that ideology. I understand that ideology is what I'm saying.
Give me a second. We're gonna get Chris in here 'cause I need to know because he's saying a lot, and I'm kind of tired of typing or trying to answer. So we need to figure out what the hell he's talking about. And he
I
sent
like
me
I
a
said,
friend.
I understand. I
Hold on,
understand his
bro.
ideology big time.
Hold on.
I
I
understand that.
don't.
I understand
I'm
his ideology. When it
I'm
comes to the
confused.
circulation of the money game, I get that big
I
time.
understand that. I'm trying to figure out what is he talking about because I hear a lot of people say this. And I think I know what he's saying. Like me to separate from white people. All this. I need to know
All
because
right, let me.
I'm.
While you doing that, let me answer this other question. What she
Yeah,
asked, she
go
said,
ahead.
"Are we aiming for true equality?" Speaking about separation seems to promote more division.
Right.
Okay, if we're
Uh,
thinking, if we're okay, if we're in a race, right? If we're in a race, which is racism, right? If we're in a race and you're running and you ahead of me by that much, right? If you ahead of me that much, and I'm right here, either A, I gotta run faster, or B, you need to slow down, right?
right.
Okay, so if I'm running faster and I keep getting bricks thrown at me, I keep getting tripped as I'm trying to catch you in this race. What needs to be
What
done?
up, kid?
What needs to be done? If I can't never catch up to you, and it ain't because I ain't running faster, there's other obstacles that's getting in my way to catch up with you in this race to make it equal.
Here we go.
You see what I'm saying? So people gotta
Mhm.
understand it's not about we do want equality, but equality is not equality in the world right now if we continue on the path we yet because there's too many obstacles in our way in the way if we keep all doing this on the same playing field, y'all everybody else already got that advantage. If y'all got an advantage and we don't have an advantage, we're not reaching equality at the same time. It's not possible. It's not gonna happen. I would like for it to happen. It'd be a great world to be like that, but we ain't never lived in no great world. We've been hustled hold, beat, hung, hustled so many times, pimped out
Hey,
so many times in the game. So you know what I'm saying? That whole thinking wishful ain't gonna work. But go ahead.
check your messenger, Chris Anderson, and I sent you the link because we want to find out what you're talking about. But go ahead, man. I'm sorry to cut you off, bro. I
I
just
know
want
you
to tell
good,
you.
you good, you good. But yeah,
And I
it's
want to
like,
talk to my boy Q. What up, Q?
yo, what up, my brother? But yeah, man, we gotta stop thinking that it's a lovely hold your hand life. That's what got us in slavery, to be honest with you. We were too damn nice all the time. We was nice right before we became slaves. That's why we became slaves, because it was too much wishful thinking. We was too much listening to our leaders at that time that sold us out because we was too good hearted. So we gotta stop that whole let's try to be fair game when ain't nobody else playing fair. Them days are over, man. Them days are done. I been start trying to play that game. Hey, and that's the
Somebody
thing.
had something to say.
What's up?
You read that right there?
All right, the bricks are a good analogy, but what if I tell you not to think of an elephant? What is the first thing that pops into your brain? If I don't think of an elephant, what's the first? Is she saying that I'm gonna think of the elephant because she said it's an elephant?
I think that's what she's
Yeah, I
saying.
think that's what she's saying. I mean, but I'm trying to see how that tie into one thing, because I say it like this: if I go to a job, right, and if I have
Mhm.
3 degrees and everybody above me have none, and
Right,
it takes me 20 years to get to their position, and I still make less than them, then it's not a thinking thing. That's a fact. You know what I'm
right.
saying? We can think, talk all day long, but facts are facts. You dig what I'm saying? Facts are facts. We can't change that. Because I promise you, I know a lot of, man, I got a homeboy in California right now, hella intelligent, black. But guess what? He do not make close to the amount of money I make. And he hella educated and hella smart. This dude right now need to be making at least 6 figures. Easy. But he can't. Why? Because they fear who he is. They fear his skin. They fear his intelligence. And he too damn kind-hearted. That's why he's in the position he in. And me and him had this conversation before, so I ain't saying nothing that me and him haven't talked about. But that's his downfall. And that's the downfall when it comes to a bunch of us black people is, as long as we stay kind-hearted, we stay intelligent, we stay wise, but we don't bring that aggression, we don't bring that strategy,
Uh-huh.
it's not gonna work. You know, them yeah, yes sir, them yes sir days are over.
Okay, but
Go
do you
ahead.
notice something? Do you notice something? No matter who it is, bro, like everybody's the same when you get to a certain level. You see what I'm
True,
saying? Everybody's trying to keep us down, people down.
true, that's
All the
fact.
politicians are corrupt.
Facts.
Even the black Nigerians who got stuff, they're not trying to build nothing. It's like everybody gets to a certain. It's a certain level. See, we look. I feel like right now they got people looking at like, hey, it's this is that. There's a certain aspect, that it's a mindset. I don't know how to explain it, man. It's like a mind. Once you get to a certain point, they're all the same. It's like you can be black, right, and make it. So you
Uh-huh.
make it, or whatever the case may be. In
Uh-huh.
certain areas of life, like say there is a black guy that works on the corporate side of Walmart.
Right.
He thinks it's like the people who work on the corporate side of the other people of every ethnicity. Same thing with everything. You see what I'm saying? So it's like we have to come to a point to where we have to come together, but we got to change what we're coming together for. Because if we're coming together saying, all right, we're going to come together, get our money together, we're going to go against white people, ain't nothing righteous about that. Yeah, okay, they're doing stuff, but we got to figure out a way to get things back to being fair. I mean,
Right. Right. Right.
this is a capitalist society, value for value.
Right. Right.
I'm not going to hire you just because you're black if you do shoddy work.
Facts.
Why would I do that?
Right.
Now I'm lowering expectations. Now we're lowering it. It's like, yeah, King, come over here and do this for me. But this Mexican guy can do it better, and he's cheaper. But I'm supposed to hire you because you black and we brothers and all this. It's like it sounds good, but bro, that ain't. You see what I'm saying? It's like people start using that as a crutch. Like I can do what I want because black people are gonna pay me. They go, all they got is me. I'm the only barber over here, or I'm the only whatever over here. I'm the only dude who makes t-shirts.
Right.
Now
right.
they can sell you cheap t-shirts now because they all gonna come to me anyway. So I'm saying it's a mentality thing. If there ain't no righteousness in it, they gonna be just like the people we trying to fight. We gonna be the same way. We could all be black in a black country, Nigeria, Ethiopia, wherever you might be at. But if your mentality is messed up, it's gonna be the same thing.
But question.
It's a certain thing, man, that's happening, and
Right.
we think it's like
I'm all about getting into the root of things, right? That's my thing.
Yeah.
My thing is let's dig into the root. Let's dig into the root of why they're like that, why their mindset is like that. And also, I want to say shout out to Jenny A. Don't make it. I'm not trying to like yell at you or nothing if you think that, but I love the questions. I love your interactions. I do appreciate you. So much love here. Trust me. I see
man.
you. I see you.
You already know it's all love, bro. It's all love with me.
Much love here. We just having our talk, you know what I'm saying? But hey, much love and respect to you on everything. Keep the information, keep the questions coming. But
we got somebody. Here we go. Let's see. There's Chris. We got Chris here. We're gonna see what Chris has got to say, man.
Yeah, what's going on,
Chris? You guys hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we can hear you, bro. We can hear you.
All right. I wasn't talking about necessarily separating from white people.
Right,
that you can't do.
Hold on, bro. Where you from, bro? Where you from?
I didn't hear you. Say it again.
I said, where you from?
New York.
City? New York City?
Yes, New York. Yes.
Yeah, shout out to New York, man.
Yeah.
Thank you, brother.
No doubt.
Yeah, man.
No doubt.
Man, peace.
But what I was saying about separation is that's our only solution. Meaning, you know how the Jews, they separate their money from everybody else. The Chinese, they separate their money from everybody else. Every other ethnic group does this but black people. We spend money with everybody, but who spends money with us?
Thanks.
Who?
Unless it's music, unless it's a concert or something, not many people do spend that don't go to our stuff. You're right, bro. Unless it's a festival, but we're not getting the big bag on the festival or the concert. We usually get, so you're right. It's nobody. We don't get the percentage of it. We might get used for it, but we're not getting the front end. We getting the back end. What they say, go get your back end. So if you do,
and like the brother was talking about, the brother was talking about the race. That was a perfect analogy, but we will never catch up, ever catch up if we don't separate. If we don't separate or some type of, well, I'm explaining it. If we don't separate or get some type of reparations, we will never catch up, ever, because they're too far ahead of us. Too far ahead of us. Now I'm explaining the separation part. Only thing we have to do, he explained it. We have to keep these dollars circulating amongst ourselves, not politics, voting. All that is nice, but that's not going to help us.
Not at all.
Our problem is economics. Our problem is economics. That's it. Not political.
Okay.
Political is a waste of time if you don't have money to back up your programs.
I got a question.
We don't have nobody. We don't have nobody to send to Congress to lobby for us. Jews do. Chinese people do. Everybody have financial backing.
That's true.
We just run into the polls voting, but we don't get nothing out the vote. We just had Barack Obama for 8 years. What did we get?
Okay.
What did you get out of it?
I got a question.
All we got was a feel-good moment.
I got a question. I got a question, bro. You hear me? I got a question.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I didn't hear you.
No, I didn't say nothing yet. I said I got a question. Can you hear me? I'll make sure you can hear me, bro.
I hear you now.
Okay. You said Barack Obama. Who is this we that he was for? Because he's not one of us. Are you American, first of all? Where are you from? What's your nationality?
I was born and raised here in America.
Your people from the South or your people from the island?
My people are from the South.
All right. So you one of us. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but no.
Bro.
No. I understand that. See, I have a.
So what was he gonna do for?
Barack Obama was the first African. Wait. Barack Obama was the first African American president. He wasn't the first black president. There's a difference.
Right. Okay. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So and why did he do something for us? He don't care about us. Like, he don't have the same. No. He don't have the same. He didn't even come from around us. He's from Hawaii, bro. You know niggas in Hawaii. I'm from the East Coast. He ain't from us. He never. He eat hot sauce and shit. Like
I'm explaining. I'm just going. I'm gonna say this.
He eat hot sauce on his fish. I don't fuck with him.
No. I voted for him, right? Like most black people did.
Me too. He was black.
Right? Because we had hope.
Like
we had hope. Right. We had hope that he was going to do something.
That hope.
That's all that was.
I don't know what I thought he was going to do, but it's like.
But I just want to say this: we did get something out of it. Black children got a chance to see a so-called black man at the head of American rulership. That's it.
So
that's why I call it a feel-good moment.
Hey, but I want to say something real quick before y'all talk. That moment that you just said, I feel like that was one of the most biggest pillow. That was like, you know how you do pillow talk? That was so pillow talking.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that pillow talk is what got us fucked up right now. Where we so comfortable.
That's right.
We so fucking comfortable because of that pillow talk. That he fucked us so good to where we are so sleeping comfortable to where it's like all we can do now is just reflect back to his ass. Like that sex was so good. We like, man, I remember that Obama days, boy. Man, that was so good. We're not even in reality because we still think about that last fuck. That fuck was so good.
That's right.
We're not even thinking about what's going on right now. We still reflecting back to Obama when he gave us that good sex. That's all we thinking about.
That's right. That's right. You're right. You hit that on the nail, brother.
Yeah, man. That's where we at. That's where we at, man. We gotta wake the hell up out of that shit. They ain't supposed to stop.
But I just want to say this real quick. You know, I get a lot of my studying. I read a lot of the work of the Nation of Islam.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
And they have a plan and a solution for black people that we don't want to accept. And that solution is separation. And the reason why that solution is so important to us right now, especially right now, because you see what's going on in the world right now. We see it, but we continue to deny any person that's good for black people's progress. The enemy of our people hate that person. So therefore, that solution of separation is so important. You know, at one time, I thought black people could never unite, but I was blessed to go to the Million Man March in 1995 and witness 2 million black men stand together, shoulder to shoulder. You understand me? That gave me more hope and courage, knowing that our people can stand together, can come together. You understand me? We can do it, but you got so many naysayers out there. Oh, black people never gonna come together. That's a lie. You could come together to go to a party. You can come together for anything else, but you can't come together to build your own shit. Come on, man. I'm telling you, that's out. We can talk all day and night. We can vote every day, for the next 50 years. Ain't nothing
Yeah.
gonna change until we separate financially, separate from this people. These people are wicked. I'm telling you, they are wicked. They
Fact.
don't want to see us make no progress.
So,
And
okay.
you got the entertainers, you got entertainers and all that. That's nice, but we can't count on them either because they bought and paid for already.
Oh yeah, facts.
So,
They done
so what?
sacrifice. They done sacrifice.
So, what is the vetting process of this separation? Like, what, what's the vetting process? How do we know who to take with us when we create our new nation or whatever that we're about to do? You see what I'm saying? How do we? Because we've
I
shown
mean, I don't necessarily
the black
think it's
people
a
in
physical
America are
separation, but it's a
Americans.
financial separation. He's
Exactly,
not
but you
necessarily.
take everybody with you on that. Every separation, you got to educate the people because we can separate, but if they still got the mentality of the people that we dealing with, they're gonna come what we got going on over here too because they want to be they want to be the
Exactly.
man. No, we gotta share with each other, man. I don't mind sharing. I got my own, you know what I'm saying, but I'll share. But I'm living in a capitalist thing, so I got to do me. You know what I'm saying? Why do you think brothers hustle? We don't want to sell poison to our people, but hey, I gotta get it. We all can't be broke. You know what I'm saying? We all can't be sitting in the struggle. You see what I'm
You
saying?
know what? Our people,
Are we gonna
our
victimize each
people
other
like to
over there
follow.
too?
Yeah, that's true.
We are followers.
True.
Now, if enough of us, enough of us started to do it, then the rest will come on aboard. But it has to
Right.
be. We have to realize we don't we don't have to be. We don't need uniformity. We need unity. There's a difference. Most people think unity is we all got to think alike. We all got to do the same thing. No, that's uniformity. We don't want that. We need
Yeah.
unity as a people.
True.
That's all we need.
That's
All we
true.
need because the
So we need a
Honorable
code.
Elijah Muhammad
Yeah,
once
code.
said, "We don't need guns. We don't need any form of weapon. Our weapon is unity. That's
Facts.
all we need."
That's
Listen,
fact. That's
we
fact.
give the entire world art, culture. We give it all. We feed the world everything. Once we
That's a fact.
realize that we are the very people that feed the world, then we can change the world.
I agree with
Okay.
We
that.
are the feeders.
I
They
just
don't
want
get.
to. I just want to say this,
We are the best
bro.
in creation, man.
I ain't giving up my gun, bro. I
And
mean,
this,
I feel you on
we
that.
have to start with this. We have to start with our children, man. It's so important because we send our children to schools. Well, we have to, some of us, but we have to also, when they come home, we have to re-educate their minds. Let them get that learning from their schools, but when they come home, we got to deprogram them
That's
with
true.
the right knowledge.
That's true.
Because how is it that a man once said that if you keep sending your children to a school that's teaching about more about another race and they don't see themselves in it, then they think less of themselves. If I'm sending my child teaching about George, how great George Washington was, how great this white person was, how great that white person was, and then that black child like, damn, what the fuck was I? Oh, you were slaves. Oh, that's it.
That's it.
What were we before slaves?
I'm gonna talk about none of that.
We wasn't, man. I don't want to go too heavy on this thing because
Hey man,
I
go
get very
heavy, man.
emotional when it comes to
Go
that stuff
heavy.
like this.
Hey, this is why we have this show. This show is to go heavy. So if you need to get deep, cause I can
Yeah.
hang with it. I'm telling you.
We
But go ahead.
respect all opinions, bro. Like everything you
Yeah,
say, I
yeah.
rock with. That's why I'm being quiet. Like I usually be talking shit, but it's like I agree with everything you're saying, bro.
Yeah, man. I say the same stuff, man. Like we don't, man. When you talk about like Marcus Garvey, you know how many people still to this day be like, "Who's Marcus Garvey?" You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Like people don't even
That's
know
right.
who the hell Marcus Garvey is. you
How
know
you
what
not
I'm
know who
saying?
Marcus
That's
Garvey is? Black
Like,
Star
but
Line.
I bet you if you put on
Tiberius.
some damn what's that weak ass damn vampire shit? I can't even think of
that's
the
right.
that daylight shit or whatever the fuck that stupid movie was. What is it called, babe?
How
Breaking
Twilight
Dawn.
shit.
I
I bet
always
you these
Twilight.
kids know all
Yeah.
that shit. Huh? What y'all
I
say?
always tell people the two greatest black men that in this day and time that we need to follow their example is Marcus Garvey and Elijah Muhammad. They had the foolproof plan to get us out of this condition. Those two
Hey,
men.
Claude Anderson, man. I need
Marcus
to
Garvey.
put you up on Claude Anderson, man. Let me go get that book. I'll be right back.
The only thing, listen, okay, while he going, let me say this, bro. The only thing I didn't like about Marcus Garvey was he said we should leave here and go to Africa. It's like, why should we leave where I got people buried here? You see what I'm saying? Why should we leave? This is our homeland too. I'm not leaving here, man. My pop and them is buried in Georgia, in Florida. I got cousins, I got brothers that I'm put in the ground. You know what I'm saying? All up and down I-95 corridor. I ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to kill me. I'm gonna die right here. 200 people hung in these trees over here, down here in this swamp. You got me fucked up. I'm not going to Africa. I'll go to Africa. I love Africa. It's like I go to Jamaica. We can do business with Africa, but we're not leaving here. I'm not going nowhere, bro. Nah, man. I mean, if we have to, we have to. I'm not leaving.
We gonna still
here,
have
bro.
to fight. We still gonna have to fight in Africa now. Huh?
Yeah. Them our people. You know what I'm saying? Them our people, but we're not picking up everything that we built here, even though we don't have much or nothing. But we ain't picking up a little bit of stuff that we built here and taking it to. That's why I don't like. Because he was saying Africa for Africans, those home and abroad. I think he was really trying to get us to leave here, bro. But everything else, I read his book. I read the the little book my aunt gave me. I read the other book that he had. I read 2 books about him. You know what I'm saying? Back in like 2008. You know what I'm saying? I'm a reader. I read books. Like I read the books about Madiba, fucking Nelson Mandela. You know what I'm saying? Like Africa's cool, man, but we need to you gotta take the meat and spit out the bones, bro. But yeah, big up to Marcus Garvey, man, and all the Jamaicans, man.
I just want to show you this book real quick, my man. When you get a chance, look up this book. It's called Black Labor, White Wealth. A lot of stuff Black Labor, White Wealth. It's by you see it? By Claude Anderson. Look this cat up.
That's
Look this cat up. Look, he got another book called Powernomics. Look it up.
No, I'm with you on that. Claude Anderson. No, I'm with you on that, brother. I'm with you on that one.
Yeah. Check this book out. This dude right here, his strategy and how he explains stuff to the T. Oh, I promise you. Open your mind up.
That's right.
Because he got a little bit of
I haven't read
and everything.
I haven't read the book, but I listened to a lot of his lectures.
Yeah, brother deep. That brother's deep. That's what really
very deep. Very
deep, man.
Very deep. And you know what? Nice. And that's another thing that we got a problem with as black people. I mean, we can blame everybody else for certain things, but we gotta look inside ourselves. Our leaders, our so-called leaders, if they really truly wanted what they say they want, they would come together. Trust that. But some of them, you got to watch them, because some of them are, if they're working for white people or white organizations, they won't go far enough for us because they're being paid by somebody else. The only type of person that's going to help us is a person that we fund ourselves.
Boom, right there.
You have to be a free black man in order to help black people.
Exactly.
You can't be paid for by some other people and think that they're going to benefit you. Like the NAACP, they're funded by somebody else.
Facts.
So they only can go but this far with us.
Facts.
They don't teach us about economics. Check out all of these black organizations. If they're not teaching black people about economics, then they're not for us.
Real talk.
They're not for us.
That's a fact.
Hey, let me get y'all opinions on Jam Master Jay. What y'all think about that brother?
You talking about the one that got killed up?
Which one?
Jam Master Jay, the one that does the whole NLC. You know about the Jam Master Jay dude?
Are you talking about the not fucking around committee dudes?
Yeah, that cat, that brother.
Man.
The one with the guns?
Yeah. What y'all think?
The one that had the guns?
Yeah. What y'all think about him?
No, don't even do it. No, it's a game. Don't do it.
What is
No,
it? What is
It's a
it?
game. It's a game, brother.
I'm trying to pick your brain. I want to pick your brain.
The
Look, man.
reason why I say that, I'm telling you this, man.
Uh-huh.
You know what? We all know it's our right to own guns. I don't disagree with nobody owning a gun. That's your prerogative. You do what you want to do with a gun. But
Right.
we can't fight this system with weapons. This man got more weapons than we can imagine. How the hell you gonna go up against a well-trained military with your little pop guns that he sold to you? So that's not our solution. Guns is not our solution. Because if the white man, we came up against this enemy with guns, he'll wipe us off the map.
It's
You
already
hear
planned.
me? So I
It's
don't
already
care.
planned.
We
It's
don't
already-
make guns. We don't make guns. We don't make bullets. We don't make none of these things. So when we run out of it, where we gonna get it from?
Hey, I can do you better than that. Half of the black people is in his military. So guess what happens if we
There
try
you-
to fight? We're gonna be fighting each other. Because half of us go run straight to Uncle Sam and put on that uniform. You dig what I'm saying? Because
That's
guess
right.
what? Uncle Sam got you that house. Uncle Sam
That's
put
right.
food in your mouth. Uncle Sam taking care of your kids and medical bills. So a lot of
That's
us
right.
don't end up selling out just by fear. Because
Just by fear.
this is being perfectly constructed. Perfectly
That's right.
constructed to where
That's right.
half of us go sell out. Just because
That's
you know what
right.
they did? They made us so dependent on them to a point to where you ain't gonna have no choice but to sell out. You ain't gonna have no choice.
That's right.
No
That's
choice.
right.
No,
And you know what?
You have
You
a
know what?
choice. You have a choice.
You know what can stop most of them from selling out? Not to cut you off, sorry. You know what can stop most of them from selling out is us building an economic base where we can take care of our own people. They don't have to go to somebody else to get a job, to get housing, to get these things. That's why economics is so important to our people.
Facts.
So they don't have to run nowhere else and get it.
Facts. That's what I'm saying. That's why I was like, with the whole fighting thing ain't gonna work. You got to outthink these cats. We got to make that paper. We got to keep that money in our community because that fighting game
That's
ain't
right.
work. Because they already planned that. They planned that shit years ago. You know what I'm saying? Decades ago.
That's right.
They already planned that.
All right.
That's right.
Yeah, man.
So,
You got to
so
keep that
basically
money.
what you're saying. So basically what you're saying is we need to have our own codes, our own ethics, our own laws, our own financial structure, just like the bankers got, like the Jews, for
Yes.
example, and everybody else I was talking about.
Yes.
We do that, and then we build from there because we'll have
Yeah.
our own, building,
you gotta
put
be
people
on
in their own
code.
apartment.
Gotta
I
be
mean,
on.
so I mean, we're talking about this, right? But how do we got to figure out how to make this work? It's time now, bro. I'm 40 years old. You're what, 30? You know what I mean? We from the 80s and 90s and 70s. You know what I'm saying? Listen,
I'm
bro, we
48.
know how to make shit work. You 48. I'm 40, bro. So I was born in 80. So you was born in 72, right? 73, 72, something like that, right? We
Yeah,
from the
72.
same era, kind of. You know what I'm saying? When I was just getting off the porch, you was already out there. You know what I'm saying? So you know what it is. You came from crack era, just like me. You came from all that. You from New York City, so I know you know what the hell's going on. You know that we can make this work. We can do it. We can do anything. We trying to do something righteous, bro. We made crack cocaine, heroin empires. We can make this work. You see what I'm saying? We can do this, bro. It sounds outlandish, but we can do this, man. Like something righteous, something that has what goes around comes around. You reap what you sow, right? If we start sowing good things, what we're saying, we can do this, man. Listen, man, this shit that's going on right now, it's got to stop, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me? It's just got to stop, man. We've got to figure out how to make something work. Like you said, fighting, doing all these other things.
We gotta tackle our mindsets. Like you had said earlier, we gotta tackle the mental. That's one reason why I created the whole mindset maturity thing. Because we gotta start having thoughts, and we got to create new thoughts. We need to create new mindsets to where we're thinking everything that we was told was wrong is right. We got to think about everything that they said was right is fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like we got to retrain. I said we got to train our kids. We got to deprogram ourselves. A lot of people are programmed hard, like to where you can't even get them to talk any sense. You know what I'm saying? So it's the mentality of where we at is where we gotta fight. Because a lot of us just don't have the right mindset.
Right. Man, listen. These some very, very, very important times we're living in, man. It's like this shit's being forced on us, bro. It's like ain't no more going back, man. We gotta make hard decisions.
Oh
Everybody,
yeah,
not just us,
yeah.
white
It's
folks.
serious shit. It's
The
serious
whole
shit.
world got to make some decisions. It's more than just it's good versus evil right now, bro. Because every day it's going to keep happening until we finally come to a decision. Like we got to step our game up.
Right.
So yeah, thanks, Chris. Yeah, thanks for coming through, bro.
Hey man, Chris, man, we gotta link up again, my brother. Hey man, it's
Yeah,
all love, man. Do your thing, man. But hey, we gotta get him back on again. Hey,
he sent me a friend request. Hey, send hey,
hit me up at Dante
tell him
Balot.
hold up, I got you.
Yeah, hit
you.
him up. Let's send him information. But yeah, we gotta keep track of that brother.
Yeah, he's a good dude, man. He's a very intelligent. That's what's up. We got intelligent brothers out here, man. He's a very intelligent.
New
man.
York, man. We got New York up in this thing, man. Hey man, we gonna stay in contact, my brother. Real talk.
That's a fact. Yeah. That's a fact. Yeah, he sent me a friend request. I'm gonna do it once I get off of here and stuff, and I'll hook you up, man. I'll send your stuff to him. It's Chris Anderson. He's right on here, so send him a he's on the stream, so you can see if he did a like. So just go to my stream or your stream. You should see the like. Click on it, and you can add him as a friend. Was it Dante Bilal, whatever the case may be? So,
yeah. When we get off, I'll be able to click on him. I got you.
I can't do shit right now. You know my raggedy ass.
Oh, it's all good. I get on it later, man. I get on it.
But yeah, we had a good discussion, man. Bro, it's just.
I definitely enjoy the talk.
But the thing is, see, everything's changing, bro. Everybody, see, it's being forced on us. I used to, you know, I was in everything. You know, I was Rasta, I was this, I was Black Power. I went from this to this to this to this to this. Started reading, blah 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 blah. It's like now it's like good versus evil. We have to, like you said, separate from the evil people, whether they be black, white, Asian, green, orange, whatever the case may be. Listen, we are in the middle of the shit. Where we live at in America is the epicenter of everything you're going to see, just like everything else, like hip hop music. It exploded into the world. Whatever we do, we got to understand that the world has our back. So if we decide to topple our government and demand blah, 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 we decide to do this, that, and do different things. Oh, yeah, good to see you too, Jenny Lee Groves, man. No problem, man. Come back whenever. You can come on here. I can send you the link, and you can say whatever you want. If you want, you know, we'll bring you on here too. You know, we accept everybody here. Everybody's cool. But what we're saying is we're trying to fix. See, I think people understand it. They see stuff and they're like, man, stop feeling like when black people talk about black people that we're doing something wrong, because we're not. Don't be afraid. Like we're saying, let's go kill you in your sleep. Like we're not on that. We're trying to say we got some problems, man. You know what I'm saying? And we trying to figure out how to do our own problems. We know that we're coming off the crack era, the heroin era, the ratchet era, the whole era, the hip hop era, the thug era. We're coming off of the jail era. We're trying to come to a better place, and we have to have these conversations to figure out. We don't want our kids selling dope, man. We don't want our daughters selling pussy. We don't want our daughters on strip poles. We don't want our people broke living in the projects. You can live in the projects. Let's clean the projects up. Yeah, the projects is fine if you clean them up. We don't want roaches in the project. We don't want pissy hallways. We don't want thugs, man. We don't want to have to sell dope. You think somebody really wants to sit in a crack house and cook up crack? That shit stinks. You think somebody really wants to take expensive chances? No. We have more in us, so we want to do more. You see what I'm saying? Nobody really wants. You know how many dudes I know? I know dudes who killed people. They didn't want to do that, but it's like, hey, it's either him or me, bro. I'm not fitting to die. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm not fitting to sit here and be broke. Yeah, you like, oh, they thugs over there. I could have been just as easy. Any of us could have. It's not hard for a black dude to be a so-called thug. It ain't hard. It take two mistakes. It take you selling weed in high school, getting kicked out. Now you in alternative school. Now you got to fight with niggas because you in there with the real thug dudes. Now you don't want to go to school. You start skipping. You start drinking. You hanging out all day. The idle's mind is devil's playground. Now you riding around. You get caught. Now you go to jail for a few months. Now you learn the real game. Get out. You know what I'm saying? Now you stuck in the game. It don't take much to be a thug in America. It don't take much, man. We have to understand that. We got to give more. We have to want. He's like, damn, people don't want more. It seems like we're giving a lot of credit to the thug culture, but I think it's that we know so many people who have good hearts, but they're in that lifestyle.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? It's just like when our troops go overseas to fight. You think them people see our troops like we see them? The Iraqis didn't see them. The kids in Iraq didn't see our troops like we seen them. They seen them as thugs. They seen them as invaders. They seen them as people who killed my uncle, my daddy, my mama. People who
Right.
blew up. You know what I'm saying? This you say, oh well, we're gonna come and bring you water now. That sounds good, but you still killed my uncle. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But we love them. When they come home, we love them. We don't care what y'all did to them. You know what I'm saying? That's how we feel. If a nigga from our neighborhood go kill somebody from that neighborhood that was gonna come in here and do a drive-by and accidentally shoot a kid anyway, we don't care. He's one of us. You see what I'm saying? And you're like, well, how can you deal with him? It's like it's hard, man. It's not easy. You know what I mean? I don't
Hey,
know,
that's
man. I'm just saying, bro. I don't
actually,
endorse nothing, but
yeah, that's actually pretty deep with what you just said in so many
it's the
levels.
truth. It's the
Yeah, man.
truth. I'm from low income, bro. Like I'm from every aspect of life. Like I lived in the projects. I lived in a house. I lived in a trailer. I lived in an apartment. I lived right by the beach where I could walk to the beach. You know what I'm saying? Um, I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. We got to figure this out though, because it's not going to go away. It's not like it used to be. We could be like, oh, it's them over there. Nah, it's
I
that's
mean,
going to
we gonna
come
have
full
to,
circle.
man. We're gonna have to appeal some nasty scars, my brother. And
Yeah,
when it
we're
comes to
gonna
the
have to.
mindset thing, I'm gonna tell you one major thing that a lot of people ain't gonna want to do, but we're gonna have to do. We're gonna have to chill out on this darn going to church Bible stuff, this whole forgiving, loving stuff. Right? We're gonna have to leave that pill alone for a while. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to really leave that pill alone.
I think
Um,
they need Orthodox Christianity, man, because Jesus had a sword, bro. He wasn't walking around with the iPhone taking pictures of people saying, "Ah, I
man,
see you doing it." No, he had a sword just
man,
in case. You know what I'm saying? They
you
got
know, you
popping.
know what I've been, you know what I've been studying and reading about. That I wish I should have been doing for a while, but I really just not really getting into it. I've been really
Yeah.
studying Oshun and Ogun and Shango and Yimiya. You know what I'm saying? I've
So,
been really
so you
getting deep
on your
dive into yoga and stuff. So when I
yeah.
start really learning the Ogun and all that kind of stuff and the spirits and the connection and stuff, man, I ain't really been giving a fuck about that Bible shit, bro. Like when you really learn our culture, the
The
beginning,
babies and all that, like
the
the
real
Haitians
shit,
will put you on.
you know what I'm saying? Like when
Haitians
you
will
really
put
start studying that stuff, um, then and I mean the stories are oh man, they're good, man. They're deep. They're good to your
you.
soul when you listen to it. It feels
Yeah.
good. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Ogun ain't no
It feels
joke,
good.
brother.
So
Ogun is no joke, man.
hey, I like Shango. I'm a little Shango, man. I ain't gonna lie. I think I got some Shango spirit, man. Shango was that
Shango,
Shango had that talking spirit. He had that talk
Papa
game.
Shango.
So I think I got a little Shango in me. But man, like, dude, we gotta learn our stuff and leave that church stuff alone, brother. We gotta study our stuff, our old language, the stuff that we used to talk and how we pronounce. Like that's one reason why I'm breaking down and learning different languages now. I mean, because you're never too old to do that. But we got to understand that stuff. Like, how in the hell we up here talking about this European stuff, and we don't even know our own original mindset, how our energy is going through us, what energies we have, our identities. How you gonna know? How you going to be you and love other people and take care of the people when you can't even identify who you really were?
That's a
You know
fact.
what I'm saying? We gotta be able to identify who we really were. Cause I can't identify to nobody in that Bible. I'm just being real. Ain't nobody in that Bible I can say, dang, you know what? I can relate. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the facts, brother. That's just the facts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. I don't see. I don't know the. I did a lot of history, bro. So basically,
Yeah.
for what I see is they remixed the Bible, man. They remixed everything, bro. Like, I'm starting to learn more. You know, I've been studying history. I've always liked history because I used to read National Geographic and stuff. So I always knew about the world. You know what I'm saying? I always knew where everything was at. Like you could ask me where anything was, I could tell you. Like I knew where Shanghai was. I knew where Japan was. I knew that Japan used to be called Nippon, Nippon. Like I knew little dumb shit. Like I knew where Russia was, Moscow. I knew about the czars and blah blah blah. I just knew everything. I was intrigued. Then when I
Right.
learned the Bible was actually a history lesson, right? So if these people, because I do history, so I said, oh, the Romans were there. I thought this was like back. Oh, no, hold on, you said Romans? Oh, you said there was a. So I mean, this is history. Like this is recent in my mind. Like I can study this, right? Because so I don't know. It's not like a fantasy thing. So and then find out, the Council of Nicene, they took books out the Bible. You got the Book of Giants, the Book of Enoch, blah blah blah. That's why I said I need to get into Orthodox Christianity, which is Ethiopian Orthodox. I started getting into that. Like first, I bought a book, The Holy Pivot, to talk about, you know, Egyptian royalty, blah blah blah. The Kibra Nagas,
Right.
the Book of Kings from Ethiopia.
Right.
Then I started doing more stuff, so I've studied a lot of stuff about Christianity, that whole Jewish, Christian, Roman Catholic, Russian Orthodoxy, Sephardic, blah, 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 all that. I've studied a lot of that. And it seems like depending on who the people are, they switch up stuff to spin it to their narrative. So they always want to, like you said, the Egyptians are always bad in the Bible. Like, who the Egyptians? The black people. Okay, so how did the Hebrews? They were so close to the Egyptians. We know Egypt and Israel is right there. So them was white folks.
I
I
know it.
mean,
Think about
because
that
back
for.
then, because we all know that back then everybody wasn't mixed up like it is now. So y'all telling me that? I mean, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't there, but if you do the history, you know
Right.
that the Phoenicians, all them people, you look at it now and you think, well, no, they was white because they white now. Well, that's the case then. The Indians that's white was white back then before the people came here, right?
I know,
Like
right?
everything changes. Like they'll teach us that the Indians were white people. We all know that's not true. We gotta swallow a hard pill, man. We gotta swallow a hard pill. And I know people don't want to do this. It's like, let's look past some stuff. No, certain groups of people have been mean. See, what happened was, I think, that they came here, they had a plan, right? When they came to America, they had a plan, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then when their own people, white people, went against them and said, no, we want black people to be considered human, they said, all right, well, we gonna subjugate all y'all.
Right.
We got something for all y'all. This certain group of people, we got something for all y'all. You know what I'm saying? The people who was running shit, business and shit, they said, all right, we gonna pretend like, but we still gonna make it. The white people be the managers, the light skinned people who was house people, y'all can be this. Then the black people, y'all can integrate into this. But we got something for all y'all. Then we gonna bring people from over there, over here, integrate them in, and then put y'all on the back burner. Y'all can be the victims. See what I'm saying? I think that's what happened, bro. I'm starting to realize that, man. It's starting to seem like that to me. Like they said, "Oh, y'all want black people to be free? Oh, okay. Well, then y'all can go with them too. Like we can, we can fuck all y'all over because y'all don't eat nothing for us. You know what I'm saying? We control everything, but we will make a buffer class. The buffer class was the Italians, the Irish, the Norwegians. You know how many people from Norway got land in like Montana, Nebraska, all that shit? Swedish people got land over there.
Yeah. I've been running read all about that stuff, man. That's
And
why I
I'm
said
looking at this shit like,
we're the only one. Man, all this stuff, everything you saying is in this book. We are
that's
the
not fair,
only.
bro.
We are
That
the only.
that's what
We
we're
are the
saying.
only that ain't got no kind of reparations.
That's that's all we're saying. It's like, okay, I don't want nobody to give me nothing. I'll work for whatever I have. Understand that. What I'm saying is, why did y'all let people come here and give like y'all some crooks, man? The people who run stuff are some fucking crooks, man. How y'all let people come here, give them land and all this shit, and act like We supposed to be happy about this shit. We not the same stupid
Damn
niggas who
that.
can't
I
read.
don't want to have to work for everything that I have. I want some shit. Damn that. Just like everybody else got inheritance. God damn it, I want to inherit something. Like that's another thing where we messing up at is like, why the fuck we gotta work hard for everything? Nobody else does. Fuck all that working hard, man. You give me. Listen, if I can make money and I can go to sleep while doing it, damn it, I'm with it.
We live in a capitalist society, man. But listen, man, I just want to say this, man. I mean, yeah, we had a good conversation, but I really think, man, in my heart, in the next couple of months, everything's gonna come to a head, man, because good versus evil is happening. No matter what you might want to think, because you notice it's like it's being forced, bro. It's got to come. It's like, listen, it's got to come to an end, or it's got to come to a head. This is happening. We want to look past it and think, okay, again, it'll go away. I don't think it's going away, bro.
Oh no.
I don't think it's going away. It's going to have to be some ultimatums made. You see what I'm saying? Justice is going to have to be done. What does justice look like? I don't even know anymore. Are we going to have to get all them politicians out and start all over from the grassroots and bring up some people who really understand what the fuck is going on? You see what I'm saying? Who understand what's really going on. You see what I'm saying? Who don't want nothing. They don't want nothing. They don't want to get rich off of being a politician. They don't want to give deals to the gas company to illegally dump shit over here by the projects. They don't want to give their friends all the contracts to do the city work or to build the roads. They want shit to be fair.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That's what we need. We need shit to be fair because we want in, man. People want in. We're ready to do business too. We don't want to be killers and murderers and on the back end, we want to be businessmen too. We're capitalists too. You see what I'm saying? We're intelligent too. Our kids are intelligent too. You know what I'm saying? We're studious too. We can put a suit on and conduct business and have a meeting at the round table. And I can present myself well. And if it works, it works. If it don't, it don't. We can run a bank as well. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
We're not the 1/3 of the men anymore. We done went and fought. We done died. Some niggas ain't even came home still. You see what I'm saying? Motherfuckers is gone. A lot of people came back in a box. You see what I'm saying? They went overseas for this. Niggas done died in the hood for this. Like, what are we doing? Come on, man. We got to come to some type of agreement. Good versus evil. Let's figure it out because it's going to come to a head, man. That's all I'm saying, bro. I don't want it to come to a head, but it's coming to a head, whether we like it or not. No matter who wins this election, it's going to be a problem because I don't trust nobody who's telling me Black Lives Matter, but you right. You're going to get your own people. I don't trust you. Where y'all come from? I don't trust nobody doing that. I don't see no black people. I don't know nobody that's Black Lives Matter. Do you? This is all propaganda, bro. I'm tired of being played with. I'm a grown man.
Do you know that Black Lives Matter BS? Man, that ain't got nothing to do. That don't even support black men. It has nothing to do with black men. Let's understand that part. Black Lives Matters don't even support nothing about the black man's position. You know what I'm saying? That's so. Like, y'all can leave me with that Black Lives Matter stuff. I ain't even with that either. The whole agenda of that slang, of that phrase. You know what I'm saying? Miss me with that. People really know the whole objective and summary of that fuckery. Yeah, man. I ain't with that either. I'm not with that, brother. Yeah. But yo, man, I'm about to get ready to get out of here, brother. We gotta run, make some runs.
Everybody's running. All right, that's cool, bro. Just you have a safe evening, bro. It was good talk. We need to do this again in a couple days if you can. I'm going back out Tuesday. We need to come back on. I got people hitting me up saying they got some opinions and stuff. So we're starting to get a little bit more interaction.
Yeah, man. Anybody
trying to come to some solutions as well, man. Not just sitting here talking about stuff. So we're gonna try to come to some solutions and try to see if we can bring people together. We all on the East Coast right now, so it's not that hard, man. It's only 12 hours between us for the most part, up and down the East Coast. So yeah, man.
Hey, before we get out, do a big shout out. I want to do a big shout out. Like I said, I'm all about promoting, advertising for people. We all about supporting each other. especially trying to be on the team, make your own money, be an entrepreneur. We support it. I want to do a quick shout out for this queen. Her name is Portia Brown. Portia Brown in Jacksonville, Duval, but she got her own edible CBD business. She does juices. She has different type of juices. She has teas, and they good. Check that stuff out. She's selling them a good, reasonable price, around $7. Pre-order them today. Get with that young lady, or get with me. DM me if y'all are near Jacksonville, Brunswick, Savannah, Orlando. Get with me or get with this young lady. It's called High Life Brand Infused Edible Drinks. Just wanted to give that shout out. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's a fact, man. I want to shout out everybody, man. East to west, north to south, all thing in between, man. One love. Please tell a friend, man. We're trying to build our little platform so we can have conversations here on Facebook. And also go to the YouTube page, Goochin It, GOOCHINIT at youtube.com, man. Subscribe, like, tell a friend. Let's build a community here where we can, still sharpen steel, man. Take the meat, spit out the bones, It's all love, man. It's your boy Gooch, man. You know what it is, man. You know how I'm rocking.
Hey, dog, you know what it is. It's about that mindless maturity, son. But hey, man, y'all peace out. Much love, fam. Oh, that fuck ain't that bullshit right
It's all about the you, man.
It ain't
Fuck
about you.
State.
It's not about you. I ain't
man. One love, bro. One love, bro.
One love, everybody. Peace and love. Y'all have a good one.
Yeah, man. Out. Yeah, man. YouTube, man. That's a